In this video, we'll be covering how to start an Airbnb business without owning a property. Hey, what's up? I'm Mark Bellini, and I'm all about achieving financial independence through real estate investing and online business. So if you're new to the channel and you're looking to achieve financial freedom for yourself, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. It really does help me out, and I'll keep cranking out these videos. So Airbnb was founded in 2008, and since then it has exploded in popularity and has become a great source of income for a lot of people. Now, the traditional way to make money through Airbnb is obviously to own property and rent it out to guests. But if you don't have the money to buy a property, I want to cover 7 ways you can still make money through Airbnb. Number 1 is Airbnb Arbitrage, and that's where you go out and rent an apartment, a condo, or a house, and you basically sublease it on Airbnb. So let's say the rent is about $1,500 a month and you're making $2,500 a month or so. That would be $1,000 you could stick in your pocket every single month. But there's 2 things you need to be aware of with this strategy. First one is you need to be aware of all the local laws and regulations, because if your city does not allow for Airbnb, they could come along and shut you down at any time, and then you're stuck in a lease. So that's a problem. Number 2 is you need to get approval through the landlord, because if you don't, they could find out eventually and come out and basically shut down what you're doing or make you end the lease prematurely and pay fines and, create issues for yourself. So just be aware of those 2 things if you're using this strategy. Number 2 is you can become an Airbnb co-host or a manager. So if you're a co-host, you're going to be hosting with somebody else. You're going to take care of all the responsibilities of managing that Airbnb rental. So you're going to be messaging, you'll be taking care of all the cleanings and all that kind of stuff. Now, if you're managing, you might be managing multiple different properties for different owners. And you have to be careful when you do this, because some states may require that you're a realtor to manage these properties. So something to be aware of if you're using this strategy. Number 3 is to become an Airbnb consultant. So if you've ever looked on Airbnb and you're looking through the listings and you see some listings that look really bad, like bad photos and really bad text, it's really short, non-descriptive, and pictures are blurry and just like a really bad advertisement, you can basically become a consultant for them and say, hey, for a certain price, I will help you optimize your listing to make it more successful. It's going to be working with them to get better pictures, better copy, set up automation for them, all kinds of things to make their ad basically more successful. Number 4 is to start a cleaning service, and that means you can go out and clean them yourself, or you can hire people to go out and clean them for you, and you just manage all the cleanings for all the different properties that you work with. Number 5 is Airbnb photography. So if you have photography skills and you know things about lighting and framing and staging and all the things necessary to make a photo really pop, you can go to these people's properties and take amazing photos that will really elevate their listing to a whole new level. Number 6 is an Airbnb copywriter. So most people on Airbnb just kind of type out a few paragraphs, whatever sounds good, and just post it and hope for the best. Whereas a copywriter can persuade the reader, really draw them in and have them kind of experience what your Airbnb is like through the written word, and really, persuade them to actually go with your listing. Number 7 is to become a vacation rental marketer. So if you know how to build a website, blogging, search engine optimization, search engine marketing, social media marketing, all the things necessary to build a complete marketing plan around a particular product, what you can do is go to these people that have a listing on Airbnb and say, hey, I see your listing is doing pretty well. I can build this whole marketing plan around your listing and give you more exposure than you would be able to otherwise on Airbnb. And that way you can start raising your prices and be more successful on Airbnb. So these are my top 7 ways of creating an Airbnb business without owning a property. If I missed anything, please leave a comment below. And if you have experience with any of these, be sure to leave your experience in the comments below to share with others. So if you like this content, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.